Good afternoon. This is Tim U-Turn coming to you to talk a little bit today about mindset. You may ask why we're talking about mindset. We need to talk about mindset because many of our young people have had their minds captured by one thing or another, so they are not able to focus on what it is that is going to make them successful, what is going to contribute them to having a higher quality of life, and what is going to contribute to them having longer lives. So I wanted to talk to a little bit about mindset because I've heard some things from young people about life in general. Like you may have heard young people say, I don't expect to live long. I don't expect to make it to the age of 20, 25, 30. A lot of them definitely don't think that they're going to make it to the age of 50s and 60s. And if you have a life expectancy that is short, you just may govern yourself in a way where hey, I'm gonna live a short life anyway, so it really don't matter. It's all about YOLO. You only live your life once, which is one of the reasons why a lot of them are engaging in activities that are hurtful to themselves. First, let's talk about just what mindset is. What does the dictionary say mindset is? The dictionary says mindset is the established set of attitudes held by some. So, what type of programming is running in their head? What type of attitudes are they thinking about? And not just young people, but about older people as well. We know younger people are more impressionable. Older people have a little bit more experience and they're able to kind of decipher a little bit better of what things are right or wrong. So the attitudes that are running in the minds of the youth, I mentioned that some of them have a short life expectancy. Some of them think that we live to die. I heard a young guy when we were doing some marching for peace during the community says, what are you all marching for? We all live here to die. You die on the streets is honorable. So if you have young people thinking that I'm just looking forward to die on the streets, I live to die, and I'm gonna die here on the streets, then what kind of behaviors are gonna go with that type of mindset? YOLO, you only live once. So if you only live once, why try to live a life of restraint? Why try to have things in order so you can live riotously and do the things you want? A lot of young people are thinking that you only live once, so let's do it up, let's turn up all the time, let's not think ahead to what the future could bring. And many of them are ending up in places as older adults, unprepared for adulthood and not able to function and provide for any of the things that they have created, and sometimes as a child. So you have a younger person that is not prepared to be a parent. Another thing, saving. A lot of people have the mindset, well, a lot of younger people as well as older people have the mindset that, I'm going to live for the day. I'm going to spend my money. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm not going to save. And then you turn around and when money is needed, they're not prepared financially to do the things they need to do. So that's why mindset is very important. And we need to start to attack some of these things that young people are thinking about because they need to have their minds built up and they need to have the proper foundation so that they can be successful and that they can do the things that we know that they need to do. Another thing, a mindset that a lot of younger people are buying into, things I'm hearing is, a lot of younger people do not expect older people. You've heard young people say things like, old people are hypocrites. I don't want to hear anything they have to say, blah, 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 blah. And then you have young people that are coming up that are in the presence of older people who do know a couple of things about life, who have lived well, and that younger people are just blowing them off. Your elders are very, very important. You need to listen to them. Personally, a lot of the situations that I've experienced, I've actually were able to get out because of listening to older people. So that is another thing that we have to work on. The mindset that the old are just cast away once they get a certain age and that they're really not good for anything. And our young people also need hope. We live in a hopeless world. Every time you turn on the news, somebody's gotten shot, somebody's gotten killed. And if you're constantly bombarded with bad news and things are never going good. You don't have any type of spiritual connection. You don't have anybody telling you good things, or you can do well, or this is good, or you did a great job. Then you live in a state of hopelessness. And if I'm hopeless, I'm going to govern myself like I'm hopeless, which is not going to be good for the people that are surrounding me and the people that I come in contact with. So those are just a couple of things I wanted to talk to everybody about today. A little bit about mindset and how we need to work on the mindset of ourselves, first of all, especially if we work with youth. And we need to help them work on their mindsets, because if their minds are in the right way, then they will be more successful, and they will be able to do what they need to do to be successful. So this is Team U-Turn signing off. Remember, work on that mindset and encourage a young person to work on their mindset as well. Peace out.